And then I need to confirm... I need to confirm that the daycare that we talked to is going to work out, but I think over the summer I'm going to be doing 3 all-day streams over during the daytime. I'm going to start at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning and go till 5 or 6 in the afternoon, 3 days a week, I think. Kind of want to see Prison again soon. I actually want to play the Prison deck some more too, Anaronics. I think that deck's really sweet. Someone put it back in the queue last night. I think I want to wait until we have Dampening Sphere on Magic Online until I play that deck some more, though, because I think Dampening Sphere is really going to add something to that deck. Like having that and access in the War package, I think is going to be really valuable for it. But yeah, the Prison deck was definitely better than I was expecting. This is fine. This is probably fine, right? You can whisper me here on Twitch, or you can send me a DM on Twitter, or if you are one of my subs already, you can message me on Discord. All right, what do we got here? I don't think we have a good 2-drop to get, right? So I think it's just more Dungrove Elder here. Yeah, the Prison deck was really quite awesome. I think I'm just getting another Dungrove Elder and just like hoping to run them down here. It's like grow my creatures up real large here. But yeah, and the Prison deck was a lot like, so many people are like referencing like the Prison deck towards like being Lantern Control, and like it's a very different deck than Lantern Control. Like proactively locking your opponent out of the game is very different than like the type of gameplay that Lantern Control generates, in my opinion. I believe it's blue-red Prison. Yes, blue. You are Prison. It's a video from last night. Deck felt really powerful. Yeah, they already refunded me for the leak from last night. They refund pretty quickly. The Prison deck feels powerful. I'm always hesitant to say a deck is good or bad without having played it a significant amount. Right on time. Ulvenwald Tracker. Ulvenwald Tracker is actually a pretty good pickup here because next turn we're going to be able to go 4th land into Dungrove plus Ulvenwald Tracker and then just start like mowing down their stuff. You should get Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime gets you no ads. That's a pretty... That is much larger than our things. I think we're about to just die in a robot-y blaze here. We are pretty dead. We got a couple of Stony Silence and some more removal on the board. Johnny redeemed with the 5-month resub. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thanks for re-upping. Grab some Stony Silences, Maelstrom Pulse. Am I trimming? Fulminator Mage is a little bit medium. Heartwood Storyteller is not particularly good. Allosaurus Rider. This is probably a... Can probably just trim these. They're a little expensive. We're not really looking to generate long-term value in a matchup like this. Treefolk. I like big butts and I cannot lie. 9 months. Thanks for all the memes. Welcome back to the Holy Helix Fossil. Thanks for sending your Amazon fun money towards my channel again this month. I do appreciate that. I think this is how I want to board. It's probably enough win conditions. I got Dungrove plus Dourbark. I think this is fine. love to play first. Is this hand good enough? Go direct to the jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 for Blue Red Prison. Belligerent Mars, thank you for the bits. I'll push the prison deck on up. I think I'm gonna be putting the prison deck on my short list for on my list for if I go to Louisville. The deck was fun to play. I like toolbox decks. Is this keepable? I think this is keepable. I've got 2 pieces of interaction here. It's better. It's definitely better than a bad 6. That's definitely true. The Louisville Open is the 3rd weekend of next month, I think. So it's after Dominaria releases, which is relevant because I will in fact get to play. What's it called there? I can play whatever that card is called. Steel Overseer. Do I want to Fatal Push this year? I don't think I do. No, I'm a liar. Yeah, I'll be able to play Dampening Sphere, so... Damping Sphere, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think I'm happy trading my Fatal Push for the Welding Jar here. I get to untap and Collective Brutality this. Missing a land drop feels bad, but is what it is. Sideboard card. The blue-red deck's gonna get to main deck Damping Sphere. And it's gonna be great. 10 out of 10. Get a main deck Damping Sphere. Alright. See another Bosk here, right? Might as well. It's like strictly better than a forest since I have Dungrove Elder. Outside of getting Blood Moon, it's like a strictly better forest. Should go ahead and blast this off the table. Sweet, we can use Brutality to clear this up next turn. See what their follow-up is. They have like a cranial plating. Yeah, in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead, chat. I think we're pretty dead. I guess I get to do this and escalate. Like, kill their thing, drain them, just try and buy a little bit of time here. This is going to be animate, and they have 4, so we're dead in 2 to this. So I need to find a Fatal Push or another Maelstrom Pulse here. I guess Stony Silence also does it, because then they won't be able to equip Cranial Plating. Going to 4 here overall. And they don't have any follow-up, right? Or they would have played it. We're dead to a Galvanic Blast. When are we not dead to a Galvanic Blast, though, really? We didn't play any cards, yeah, so the chance of them having a Galv Blast in hand are pretty good there. How long we've been going? Just started up. That was the first match of the league, first match of the stream. Pop on in for another, shall we? Yeah, sand's fine, right? It needs some lands, but we get to fetch a forest with this. It's a different affinity player. This is a different affinity player. All right. We're playing the Mono Bots League, it would seem. So we're gonna play the Treefolk Harbinger, which is gonna go get Murmuring Bosk for us here. Put that Bosk on top of our deck. Yeah, not terribly surprised to see our deck full of expensive 3 and 4 mana cards just like die in a blaze to affinity, right? Like if you told me that was the thing that was going to happen, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. I'm gonna put this into play with no reveal. Yeah, Doran's okay against plating. Unfortunately, our opponent's payoff doesn't appear to be plating this game. Looks like it is Steel Overseer so far. Can we ever win? No. I guess I could attack with a 3/3. Yeah, we're pretty dead. Alright, let's try and bring our curve down again here. Hope it works out a little better than last time. Might be a quick league for the tree folks. Might be a quick league for the tree folks. So I'm gonna try Heartwood Storyteller. Yeah, without seeing spot removal, definitely not in a good spot for that. I hope you have children, the wiki. If you don't have children that you're aware of, you probably have children you're unaware of. Because those are certainly dad jokes. Nature dying to robots. Yep. What a flavor. Just savor the flavor of what's currently going on our screen. Savor the flavor. Two girls, dad jokes allowed. There you go. See? I can spot him. You can spot him. The opponent's all confuzzled. They're not sure how they're supposed to sideboard against the tree folk. This hand could be so good. This hand could be so good. Can I just name enchantment with Cavern of Souls? Do you think that's allowed? Will Magic Online let me name enchantment? Yeah, I'm gonna keep. This is a donation deck list. Pretty much everything we play here is donation deck lists. I can't remember the last time I put my own deck of my choice in the queue. I don't really have any tournaments that I'm working on. All right, enchant. Is Magic Online bugged? It won't let me name enchantment. Do you think this is a Magic Online bug? Should I file for comp? Oh, Cavern of Souls. I feel like Stony Silence has a soul, right? And this is a Cavern of Souls. Posted on Twitter, right? I don't understand what's going on. Why can't I? What a fair and balanced Magic card. Excellent. Come on. Fetch land. Fetch land. What if I told you there isn't a basic plains in our deck? What if I told you there wasn't a basic plains in our deck? What if I told you that there was no basic plains in our deck? What if I told you there was no basic plains in our deck? Alright. Yay! We did it. Hooray! We did it. Hooray! Might be too little too late. We'll see. We'll see. Kill you. This effectively takes 2 power off the table. They get to move the 1/1 counter to something, but it takes a power away from this, and it takes away the powered up power, so maybe we're gonna be okay. I did vet the mana bases. There's no white spells in the main deck of this deck. There's only Stony Silence and Gaddock Teeg and Kambal in the sideboard. There actually wasn't a swamp in the mana base that was submitted for this deck, and I added the swamp. I did look at the mana base. Doran does in fact make Ornithopter better, which is terrifying. It makes Signal Pest better too. Oh, it makes Signal Pest worse, right? Because the what's it called trigger doesn't happen. Effectively doesn't happen. I think I'm still supposed to just play Doran out here. All right, let's hopefully we can get a mid-range deck, maybe get a W on the scoreboard before we close this league up. We're gonna do like the inverse of clunky 4-mana spells after this league. We're gonna play some Grishelbrand after this league. If we play against Affinity again, I would not be surprised if we 0-3-0-6. We're making it down into the mid-range tier. We're in the mid-range bracket now, boys and girls. Gonna rally back the 3-2 in the mid-range bracket. I'm gonna mulligan this. It just doesn't do anything. Also gonna mulligan this because it doesn't have lands. Alrighty. This is I'm gonna top that because I'm fetching anyways. The mono U turns bracket. Merfolk! It's a tribal mirror match, chat. Who's excited for a tribal mirror match? I'm excited for a tribal mirror match. Let's see. See who's the more powerful tribe, the Merfolk or the Treefolk? Which folk? Who's getting the... We're in the folk bracket now. The green-white company bracket, yep. Look, speaking as someone who has started 2-2 at many a Star City Games Open and then top-8ed, playing Magic in the X2 bracket is much, much easier than playing Magic in a bracket where people haven't lost. The X2 bracket, or as we used to refer to it on the tour, the Kiki Chord bracket. My money's on Merfolk. Look, I'm gonna put this very powerful 3/5 into play. This card's actually really good. You can play it without paying its mana cost. Like, This card means business. Yeah, show you my Leaf Crown Elder. Floop the pig right into play here. This Leaf Crown Elder, we're going places, we're doing things. Look how huge my 3/5 is. I've got Abrupt Decays. We can beat Spreading Seas. Alright. If we brick on a Treefolk on top of our deck here, we could be in a lot of trouble here. But if we have like running shamans or Treefolks here, we want like running creatures. Trigger. Use this ability, yes. This card comes right into play, yes, right? Yes. God, there's so... How many times do I have to click to get this card to come into play? It's like 12 clicks, chat. Why did I have to click so many times? Why did I have to click so many times? There's so much clicking. Modern staple Lignify. I wonder if we could start a Kickstarter to fund user interface design classes for the people that work on Magic Online. I wonder if that's a thing we'd be allowed to do. I'm just gonna Abrupt Decay this, right? Like, I don't want them dirtling. I don't want them diddling my stuff. If they go, like, Lord into Spreading Seas next turn, that would be really bad for us. But I think if they had Spreading Seas to go with their Lord, they would have played it already. Alright. Would you like to use Leaf Crown Elder's ability? Yes. Alright. Crack the fetch. I'm gonna grab an Overgrown Tomb here. Another Abrupt Decay. It's a good rip. It's better than the Swamp. Alright, I've got an 8/8, chat. What do we think of my 8/8? I'm gonna pass the turn. Teach our opponent who the real free folk are. The tree folk. Look at how ugly. This thing is like terrifyingly hideous. Look at the face on this thing. This thing means business. Come at me. Come at me, fish folk. Let's go. You ready to brawl? Then I want to brawl. Then I want to brawl, chat. Yes, use this ability. Yes, reveal the top card. Yes, use this ability. Yes, cast this card. I need to count how many clicks that was, because it was far too many. It was far too many. Would you like to use this ability? Yes, please. Is this a flashback standard gauntlet? This shout out goes out to the dickhead that followed the stream so they could post dumb things in my chat. Thanks for the follow, dipshit. Alright, what are we doing? Do I want more Leaf Crown Elders? Do I just want another one of these, or I just want another guy that's gonna gobble them up, right? Let's just gobble them up. Let's get another Dauntless. Nah, let's just kill him. This'll make for 10/10s. This'll make my dorks. This will be a 10/10. This will be a 10/10. Let's just smash them. I'm about to get Harbinger of the Tided, but that's fine. That's fine. We get Harbinger, they just wanted it more than we did, and that's okay. Getcha. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The fish folks they're so tricksy, chat. The fish folks are so tricksy. I just want to take them to the Green Creature Pound Town Beatdown. They've got these damn fish wizards. Hey, it's kids and they're fish wizards. Do they not know grass is super effective against water, right? That's what I'm saying. Why is this a card that this archetype plays? We could actually be in real trouble now. We could be in real trouble. I only get to kill one of their things when they attack here. This is a good 1-2 punch here. You know, they have a Lord in their hand. I assume they're smashing here. Really? No smash. Okay. Come on, Leaf Crown. Come on, Leaf Crown. I believe in you. I believe in you. One click. Dang it. That's actually a pretty okay draw, though, right? I should play this other Dauntless out, though. I should play this other Dauntless out. I guess if they have another Water Trap Weaver, we could be real sad pandas. Sure. Hoping to dodge getting spread here. Gosh, they have a third Lord? That would be really bad for us. Maybe lethal even. Although I guess if they alpha and they don't kill us, we could kill them on the backswing. They get to put a Lord in. I get to kill one Lord. I get to block 1, 2, 3. And then I take 8, 11. Kira. Huh. So Kira means I should... This is their last card, right? So Kira means I want to push in response. Because Abrupt Decay can kill something through Kira. I said, that attack doesn't seem stellar for them. Come on, Leaf Crown Elder. Come on, Leaf Crown Elder. Thank you for the bits, Saw3. I appreciate that. Sometimes there's this weird... Yes! 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 Treefolk! Draw a card. Oh, baby. I think we're doing it, chat. I don't know what it is, but I think it's us, and we are currently in the market to be doing it. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. Should I attack with this too? I should probably attack with this too. Skywarp 2099. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thank you for that. Well, this is a lord, right? So hopefully this abrupt... Wait. Oh. Oh, they... Wait. This lord, I'm dumb. This lord's in play. I thought I knew their last card. Are we gonna die now? I think we're gonna die now. There's a non-zero chance we die now. I don't know why I thought they had another lord. God, my math was really bad there. They're just taking the hit. Deal. Hey, what's going on? Bloomington. All right, am I dead on board? So it's a good question. I kill this. I block 1, 2, 3. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would love to use this ability. Thank you. We need them to not draw another lord here. They're going to get 2 shots at a lord, though, because I have this Abrupt Decay, and Heartwood Storyteller is symmetrical, right? Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, little fishes. Come on. Come on. If they have an Island Walk Lord, we're going to die here. Is that true? So, if I decay Spreading Seas, I block 1, 2, 3, and then I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so a lord's lethal either way, so I should just kill their lord instead of killing the Spreading Seas. So, if they hit another Island Walk Lord here, we're gonna die. But if they don't have another Island Walk Lord here, we get to kill them on the backswing. Putting some democracy towards blue-red prison, what true democracy is about. Yep, thank you for the bits choice. I feel like we're gonna play a lot of prison coming up. Deck was really sweet. I'm really interested to play it some more when we get Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere seems like it should be really good. This is a choke matchup, right? Just like 10 out of 10. It's a Collective Brutality matchup. It's not a Heartwood Storyteller matchup. It's probably not a Fulminator Mage matchup, right? Golgari Charm's probably a little narrow. Maybe I won't bring that in. I'm actually not going to bring Choke in. I'm going to bring Golgari Charm in. Bring to Light Scapeshift has top 8'd the last 2 major Modern tournaments. It's a reasonable and competitive tier 2 deck. Yeah, Charm does deal with Master Waves. I actually think the blue-red prison deck is genuinely powerful. It feels like it's attacking on a neat axis, and it's doing things that seem reasonable in the format. It's the same reason Lantern Control saw play. The deck was just genuinely good. I actually really like the blue-red prison deck. If I didn't enjoy playing it, I wouldn't have taken it as another donation deck list. We're 0-2 in this league, but we're currently up a game in the most important match here, the Folk Mirror match. This is the classic Folk Mirror match for those that have never played it before. Proving that nature is better than water. Did you Did you not see the 12/12s we killed our opponent with in the last game? Were you somewhere else while we destroyed our opponent with 12/12s? Genuinely wondering. Justin with the $60 donation. Good morning, Jeff. I also feel like you're going to play a lot of UR Prison. What's going on, Justin? What's going on? Yeah, play the Treefolk Harbinger. Do I want to get a land here? We did get there, Enerotics. We did get there. Thank you for letting me live vicariously through your streaming. Now I have to get back to work like a chump. RS Auber80, thank you for the 4-month resub. We'll be here when you're done. Hopefully we're going to be here for a while today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. Yeah, we played Narsec Cannon more than once, believe it or not. We hit all of the dankest memes on this stream. I think I actually want to get a Leaf Crown Elder here. I don't have another land yet, but like this gets me my third land, so like hopefully we can draw a fourth after that. We've got a lot of removal, so like Leaf Crowned Elder is going to allow us to like bridge the gap after these removal spells clean up my opponent's first few plays here, ideally. Hey, the one-man Nova Chaser hype train. Thank you for the bits, Turkin Duncan. Thank you for the bits. Push in the Nova Chaser right on up there. Nova Chaser is moving on up. Do. I would just recommend not playing with foils. I borrow most of my cards these days, so I can't be too picky, but in general, when I have the option, I always play with non-foil cards. Yep, yeah, we're gonna play Gristlebrand next after this. My current short list for Louisville, if I go, I think is Blue-Red Prison, some kind of Kiki combo deck, and Gristlebrand. I'm not sure if I want to play Gristlebrand because Damping Sphere is going to be legal for that tournament. And Damping Sphere is really going to put a dampener on how powerful Gristlebrand is. The /W and then my username doesn't work anymore because Twitch apparently likes to break their old APIs, which is really annoying. So I don't look at decks while I'm streaming. You have to either fumble through and figure out the new Whisper format. Actually, looks like I have a Whisper from you, so I'm assuming you did. Or you just have to message me on Twitter, one of the two. What about the Mardu Pyromancer deck? What of it? What about it? What about it? You know? I don't know. What are we talking about here? I think I'm gonna free up my other black source here. I'm just gonna take this off so I can block, basically. Play this Ulvenwald Tracker. Morning Project Swamp. It's on the list, Justin. It's down towards the bottom. Shadowborn meme. It's row 40. It's currently row 40. If they have a good turn this turn, we could take a pretty significant amount of damage. The second spell costs 1 more. New Karn is great. If you go to gatheringmagic.com, I wrote a preview article on Karn there talking about it in mostly Legacy and a little bit in Modern. And this week my article is going to be focusing on Modern explicitly with Dominaria spoilers. Yeah, it's not good for us. If they have another Lord here, we're probably just going to get run out. And 4 cards left in their hand if they play this Cavern. Yeah, if they have like a 3-mana Lord, they have to like fire up the Mutavault and crack us for 8-11 here, and that's probably unrecoverable at that point. I guess if we rip another black source, we could be okay. No attack with the Master is great. That means they don't have another Lord. So that's good for us. Hopefully we draw some lands here. That's definitely what we're hoping to have happen. Maybe it was bad to take this Leafcrown Elder, and I should have just taken a land on top of my deck. Could see that being the case for sure. Justin with the $40 donation. When you said it towards the bottom in row 40, I felt like you were insulting me. Can we get that fixed? Yeah. Yeah, we can, Justin. Thanks for the tip. The Shadowboard beams have been appropriately elevated. We'll probably play them tomorrow. Yeah, just like appropriately punished here. I feel like we're just too far behind at this point. It's a little bit too far behind. I shouldn't have taken this Leafcrown Elder. I should have taken a land there to get to my 4th land guaranteed. I can't play the Brutality and push. I only have 1 black source. Of course we're playing Lignify. It's a pseudo removal spell that you can Treefolk Harbinger for. Modern staple Lignify, chat. Modern. For those of you that aren't familiar with your modern staples, I'll zoom in on that one for a moment. For those of you that need a little brush up from your Lorwyn Limited. Feel like I can't keep this. Everybody check Mulligan Close 7 and Unkeepable 6 off your bingo box, because we're there. Scry a land here, hopefully. Nope. Alright. Alright. I feel like that's such a silly question. Do you feel like decks would be better if you worked on them and if you had more experience with them and iterated them more? Yes? I feel like were you expecting an answer that wasn't yes to that question? Like, were you expecting an answer other than yes to if you were more familiar with the play patterns in a deck and you iterated it more to optimize it, would it be better? Yes? Really not sure how to respond to that other than yes. Unfortunately, that's what the bits are for, Justin. So the bit badges are like bit donation badges. They integrate with all the Twitch stuff. All right. We're 0-3. But I pooped into a friendly league with this deck, so we're going to play at least one more here. We're going to find us a mid-range deck and hopefully Treefolk him to death. It's one of the upsides of playing a friendly league. You get to always be playing for something. The Dominaria pre-releases are April 21st and the 22nd. If you could answer yes to a question, would you, right? Maybe it's the Treefolk mirror. Is the Friendly League 03 bracket the Treefolk mirror match bracket? I don't even know if we poop on mid-range. I just want to fight and chance. I just want to put my giant hex-proof Dungrove Elder into play. This card was so annoying in Standard. Bogle, you stop it. Did you wish that upon me? Sun Petal Grove. Okay. I love the art on this card. It's very pretty. What degree do you think familiarity with the deck matters? Because a deck like Owling Mine or even this deck you're playing now win a tournament if piloted by inexperienced players. Decks like this, there's degrees of your question is the answer. That's why, like, you often hear people talk about decks in the context of tiers, and like, this deck is certainly not tier 1 or tier 2 or whatever arbitrary definition you're talking about. Like, the power level of this deck and the power level of a deck like Owling Mine, is the other example you gave, is much, much lower than the decks that are genuinely accepted as good in a format like Modern. Like, this deck compared to Humans or Hollowed One, the power level is just very different. Towards Justin's Sphere Pile, don't let your memes be dreams. Thanks for the bits, the Credible Hulk. And to be fair, you know, to answer your other question, like, could this deck win a tournament? Like, can a deck win a tournament's a very different discussion than is the deck genuinely good, right? Like, I feel like something that a lot of players are willfully ignorant to or, like, choose to ignore is the idea that bad decks do well in tournaments, because bad decks do well in tournaments all the time, right? Just like you can have a good player with a good deck show up and do poorly in a tournament, variance by design means you can go on the other direction as well. You can be playing a bad deck, heck, sometimes even playing it poorly, and still do well in a given tournament just because you ran hot. Looks like we got our mid-range wish, so our opponents and my opponent and I are going to duke it out in a mid-range fest here. Yeah, Scred winning a Grand Prix is a great example of that. I'm giving you a timeout, Doherty. That was both aggressive and borderline wrong. I think a lot of people, in my experience interacting with people that play TCGs, TCGs feel like they tend to attract people that are like looking for an escape or like looking for reasons to have things not be their fault. And a lot of people use that variance by design where in a TCG, when you lose a match, if you look hard enough, you can always find a reason for why you lost a match of Magic that isn't I messed up. If you dig deep enough, you could find a reason why, oh, my opponent ran well, I drew poorly, I mulliganed too much. Like, and that's one of the reasons why TCGs are so interesting too, even for people that are very intelligent, is because it's very difficult to sort out the things that are like Did I genuinely make a mistake, or did I actually get a little bit unlucky? Did I make proper percentage plays and just get the bad side of variance? Or were my percentage plays perhaps slightly incorrect? Obzadat Ghost Council, Big Daddy Ghost Dad. I'm so excited. I like the cut of your jib, opponent. Your jib is cut in a direction that I appreciate. Hey, Demon Ginger, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way to support what I do here. So thanks for putting your arms on fun money towards me this month. Kind of Pigsy Plus. In general, like, you know, like a game like StarCraft, for example, there's very little variance in that game, right? Like, it's very everything is very much tied to play skill as opposed to potential variance that people could be blaming things on. So, for those of you that are wondering why there's an Anoronyx emote and why Anoronyx is not a binder in the corner, Anoronyx has a 200,000 point bit badge on the channel. Anoronyx is a big part of why I'm here full time. I appreciate all the subs too, but cheers to Anoronyx. They are missing white in order to cast Obzadat. Oh, no, wait. They just have an Unburial Rites. Well, Daddy's home, and he's hangry. All right, Leaf Crown Elder. The Treefolk are counting on you. We're counting on you, Leaf Crown Elder. I believe in you. Yes! Yes! Yes, just, I have to click 12 times to get this into play, but every click is worth it. And we get to draw a card still, too? That's so good. That's so good. Yes! We're mid-ranging with the best of them here, chat. Look at how huge my Dauntless Dourbark is. My Dauntless Dourbark. Get him. Get him. Put the dukes up. Run him down. Welcome back, Ghost Dad. Obzadad. There isn't that people, I feel like, what's the best way to put this? I feel like bad Magic players often overstate the variance element of Magic, while good Magic players simultaneously undersell the variance aspects of Magic. If that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the time there's extremes in both directions there. I feel like we're not going to be able to beat this just raiding us every turn. What are we playing next? We're going to play some Griselbrand after this league. I'm going to play some Griselbrand after this league. So I'm not going to crack the Sakura-Tribe Elder here, because I want to use it during my upkeep to shuffle in case Leaf Crown Elder shows us a real stinker on top of our deck. Because remember, if Leaf Crown Elder does not find us something we can put into play, we'll have to draw it if we don't shuffle. Another Battle Cattle. Oh, jeez. The moo cows are just beating us down here, chat. It's just so many moo cows. Cryptic Remand. This isn't like a Magic rules thing. Keep it on point, please. I'm sure there are plenty of forums, Reddit, Magic Judge help rooms that would be happy to answer your questions in detail about how the Magic rules work. All right, we got our Timberland Protector here. which makes our Treefolk indestructible. Because clearly our Treefolk needed indestructibility. Alright, look at that. Your Treefolks and forests are indestructible. Can't kill my trees. Can't kill my trees. I'm gonna go ahead and Stone Rain a Sun Petal Grove here. Try and choke them on white, maybe. We're dead in. A few more hits to this Ghost Dab. They have Lingering Souls they can flash back next turn. Gonna buy them a lot of time. Yep. I assume we'll see Obsidat just peace out here. Yes. God, we're so good at hitting with this Leaf Crown Elder. Such a professional. I am. My wife brought home 2 bottles last night from work, and then apparently the second one she left in the fridge and didn't drink it herself. So that's delicious. So this actually lets me stack a Treefolk on top of my deck here, right? So you get to little combo here. Get to Harbinger to set up the old Leaf Crown Elder for next turn. For, you know, the sweet, sweet value, if you would. I think it's just Doran, right? He lets us hit for the most. Because Doran will turn these dorks into 6 power, basically. And I'll turn this into a 4 power. Oh no. Oh no, chat, do they have a... I think we're about to die to an Unburial Rites on a Siege Rhino here. Or did Resto Angel. Yep. Alright. Got me. Oh yeah, the friendliest of leagues. Oh, jeez. I got some Relics of Progenitus. Abrupt Decay is pretty terrible against their mono 4-drop stack. Collective Brutality doesn't really kill most of their stuff. Maelstrom Pulse seems fine. Teaglesworth doesn't shut off any of our stuff, and it makes Unburial Rites uncastable, so let's just bring him in. Why not play Kiki in this deck? I'd say because we can't cast him, but Lord knows that that hasn't stopped me in the past. Lord knows it hasn't stopped me in the past. Turn 1 Relic, let's go. We'll fetch Murmuring Bosk here. Reveal Doran in the Siege Tower. Play our Relic of Progenitus, you know. Just synergies all around. Is Kiki a shaman? I feel like there's a possibility Kiki's a shaman, right? Is Kiki a shaman? He is, in fact, you can, in fact, put Kiki Jiki into play off of, that's fantastic. That's truly excellent. Oh, that's the greatest. Common magic stuff. What you do? You know, just the huge magic stuff. Just need Jace to break, just like we drew it up. Clearly, we need to build a Jace Shaman deck. Clearly, we need to build a Jace Shaman deck. Just crack Modern asunder. How much to run the deck back? Stop it. What'd you find, little satyr? Show me the way. I found a land. Acidic slime, gross. That's a good command, Tom. Low to the ground. Aggro. I don't want aggro. I want to, like, you know, get my dirtle pants on. So, while I do think I might try and crowdfund another open trip or two, maybe even in a costume, I don't know that I'm going to do it for another tier 4 deck like Owling Mine. Playing Owling Mine on the stream and stuff was fun, and the costume was great, but I don't know if I want to show up to a tournament as completely dead money again. We did win the one match that counted in Milwaukee. We won the one match that was on camera. I do feel like the blue-red prison deck is genuinely competitive. That is one of the decks that I will be considering for the tournament, next tournament that I play. Dead money, didn't you basically top 4? Yeah, but, like, you know, I could just, like, stay home and stream for the weekend and make money too, right? Like, traveling's a lot of effort. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, it was like 8 hours of driving and 2 days of my life and lots of coordinating. And, like, have you seen the donation queue? The donation queue is very long. We're gonna have to do some 12-hour streams this month, I think. I think we're gonna have to put in some overtime. Put some 12 hours in. I thought Jeff was an owl. I'm not an owl, I just play one on TV. Not actually an owl, just play one on television. What'd we hit? Nothing graveyard based. I assume they're gonna take a Restoration Angel here. I think I'm just gonna Stone Rain them. Yeah, they took Resto, which doesn't surprise me. No, it was definitely a good time. And like I said, I don't regret playing Owling Mine in Milwaukee. I had a blast. Like, I've never taken so many pictures with people before at a Magic tournament. It was a lot of fun all around. Like, tons of people just, like, burst out laughing or had smiles on their faces when they like saw me walk into the room. So, like, from that perspective, I consider the weekend a success. I just think if I were to take time to go to another tournament again, I would want to play a deck that's more competitive. I don't think I want to be a total meme at every single tournament I play from now until eternity. And besides, like, especially with Modern, like, there's enough decks that are, like, wacky and weird in Modern, but still more competitive than something like Owling Mine. Hey! Suck and Fuck with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. As always, if you appreciate and enjoy what I do here, subscriptions are the best way you can show support for it. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. You want to play a sort of bad deck rather than an actually bad deck. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, they put 2 Lingering Souls into their bin, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this relic here, because, like, trading this relic for 4 tokens sounds appealing. Get my Leaf Crown Elder into play here. Hopefully start generating some value. They didn't path us right off the bat, so that's good for me. We did not conquer fish, actually, Burgle. This is just a friendly league, so I wanted to play one more match to see if we could get on the scoreboard. We're actually 0-3 right now. That GP's actually sold out, Schmidt. So I actually couldn't play in that Grand Prix if I wanted to. Because having enough seats to allow your Grand Prix to get to 3,000 players means you have to pay out extra prize money, and we can't have that. Leaf Crown Elder, what we doing? Yep. 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 Cast. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 do, do, do. Oh, yeah. Let's get some more Leaf Crown Elders up in here. And before all Channel Fireball Grand Prix cap at 100, right? Alright. If we're really lucky here, chat, there's gonna be 2 Treefolk on top of our deck. Dang it. We're very unlucky, chat. So sad, so sad. Play my Dungrove Elder. This is an instant speed ability, right? Yes, it is. Alright, go. So, I'm gonna go ahead and have this battle this, knowing that they have a Restoration Angel in their hand, because I just want to force them to use their mana here. I just want them to, like, use their mana on this Restoration Angel before they get a chance to do anything else. So, like, this is fine. And then, like, next turn I can use this to fight this, or perhaps just fight this. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play something as stock as Jund for an entire tournament, though. I'm not a huge fan of Jund as a deck. Yes. 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 Cast. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Hit me again, dealer. Hit me again, dealer. Yes. Yes. We're going off, chat. We're comboing off. Look at us. Look at us, we're doing it. This is what doing it looks like. Saw 3. I fixed it. Just needed to actually pay my Amazon money. Saw 3. Thank you very much for the 7-month 3 subscription. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So welcome, welcome, welcome back. Alrighty. These are my indestructible tree folk. There are many like them, but these ones are indestructible. Alright, so I'm attacking with these. And then before blocks, I'm going to go ahead and have this fight this. This is a 13-13, Zach. I don't know what you're talking about, low tree folk power. You sound like some kind of treeist to me. Like all the trees have to have very little power. This tree is huge. It's like PS3 huge. So they hit Siege Rhino and an Unburial Rites and an Obsidet here. So maybe we're going to be able to push through. I don't know. They're going to be able to gain and drain a lot here. Yeah, they took Siege Rhino to their hand. So this Rhino dies. We're attacking for a bunch here. But we're going to get hit by this in the air next turn, potentially. But I do have 2 Ulvenwald Tracker activations plus a Fatal Push next turn, potentially. So we might be able to push through lethal with this Dauntless Dourbark. So I assume this is a Moo Cow coming down. Yeah, so this is going to put us to 5. The resto can put us to 2. And they kill us with the drain next turn. But with my 2 Ulvenwald Tracker activations, I think I have lethal on play, right? I guess they could have... They could have Path to Exile here for my Dauntless Dourbark. But even then, I think I still have lethal, right? Because this is 7, 11, 15, 19. Yeah, I have lethal through a Path to Exile here. I have lethal through a Path to Exile here. See how my Leaf Crown Elders do? It's fine if they missed this turn. They went to work last turn. Yeah, just... Do I even want to put this one into play? I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't. No, I do, right? Yeah, because I can, in response to this, I can Fatal Push their thing. So they don't draw a card. Yes! Yes! God, these Leaf Crown Elders have just been on point. Alright, Ulvenwald Tracker, use you to fight you. You ready to get in there? You ready to get all up in their business? Don't you dare cast Fog, opponent. Don't you dare cast Fog. Alright. Alright, look at how huge our tree folk are. Tree folk are huge. Get them. I'm so glad we queued a 4th match. That was quite excellent. This card's been sweet. Our huge throbbing. Anyone got wood? Got my huge throbbing tree folk over here. They're just pulsating with the power of the trees. Basic swamp. Do you have discard spells in your deck? We have not won a match, Anoronics. We're in game 3 of the 4th match. We're 0-3. We'll fetch Overgrown Tomb here. We'll fetch Murmuring Bosk with this, reveal Doran. What'd you get? Memoricide. Why would they board that in against us? So, here's the problem. Even when it feels like there's a lot of one thing in Modern, that's really just your sample size bias showing. There's never actually that much of all the same thing in Modern as a format. Modern is just basically always incredibly diverse, and trying to metagame Modern is a fool's errand. Apparently, I have some bits on this account for some reason. Thank you. Thank you for the 15 cents, Tuber. I appreciate that. Thank you for the bits. Maybe they're just terrified of my huge throbbing wood. My giant tree folk. Like he's very angry. He means some business. No. You see, Sakura-Tribe Elder gets us forests, which makes Dauntless Dourbark larger. Sakura-Tribe Elder also is a shaman for our kinship tree folk. Feel the kinship, chat. Feel the kinship. Every time I interact with random people on the internet discussing the what the implications are of Wizards of the Coast hiding data for Magic Online, I remember why Wizards of the Coast hides the data, because people don't really have a good grasp of like what missing data does in terms of like manipulating the data set. And they arrive at these conclusions that are just like really ass backwards. Memoricide. Alright. I revealed Doran the Siege Tower, right? So they could name Doran here and guaranteed get a card out of my hand. Names Leaf Crown Elder. They did, in fact, board in Memoricide because they were terrified of kinship. Friendship was too scary, chat. Our opponent was too terrified of the kinship. Just too much. Alright, so we're gonna get another forest here. I'm gonna Stone Rain my opponent. I'm gonna play Sakura-Tribe Elder. I'm gonna sack this now to kick this up to a 7/7. Hopefully just beat them down. Memoricide is mono black slaughter games that can be countered for those that are unfamiliar. My card has Trample, right? This card doesn't have Trample? I thought this card had Trample. Oh, it's Trample if you control another tree folk. Oh. I was like, I could have sworn this card had Trample on it at some point. I finished in the top 1,000 at the Open. I finished in the top 1,000. I could not take my opponent off of black mana. Fulminator Mage, I called it Stone Rain, but it can't actually kill basic lands. For those that are unfamiliar with it. Block. I don't understand what you're referencing to. Definitely, Chris. So they could have Restoration Angel, but they could also just have... I'm just gonna take this hit. If they have Resto, I feel a little bit bad, but they could also just have, like, Unburial Rites. That would feel pretty terrible as well. Oh, right, and this says 5 because of Doran. Gross. What are we getting here? We're just getting another giant. I guess that's pretty good. I guess this game's probably over in 2 turns regardless. I'm probably not gonna get to attack with whatever I get. Smack you. This is unfortunately only 14. So Restoration Angel, is this lethal? I'm going to 5, I'm going to 4. They could trade with one of my things here. Yeah, yep, we're very dead because this is gonna trample over. All right, the Treefolk didn't win a match. It's brutal. It's a hard knock life, chat. It's a hard knock life. The Treefolk are just not cut out for this world. They're getting cut down and savaged and put this to bump up Jeskai controller. So we're gonna do Griselbrand next. I set an order. We're gonna stick to it. Who would have thought, right? These clunky. Damn it, Burgle. These clunky mid-range decks are just like, they get killed. Like, we got killed by Affinity twice, right? Just like decks that are like, have a bunch of 1 and 2 mana spells in Modern and 0 mana spells even. Like, these, while this card was really sweet when it got going, like, it has a very real deck building restriction, and like, just this many 3 and 4 mana cards just like not good in Modern in general. So